On the night of Miller's comet passing, 8 friends gather for what is supposed to be a simple dinner party at the home of Mike and Lee. Laughter and casual conversation fill the air, but beneath the surface, tensions are already present. Emily is struggling with an important decision: whether or not to accompany her boyfriend Kevin on an extended business trip abroad. Meanwhile, Amir arrives late, bringing an unexpected guest, Lori, Kevin's ex-girlfriend, whose flirtatious behavior adds an undercurrent of unease to the evening. As the friends sit around the dinner table, everything seems normal, at first. But then, the comet streaks across the sky, and in an instant, reality begins to shift. The lights flicker, the power surges unpredictably, and then suddenly, their phones stop working entirely. A chilling silence falls over the group as they attempt to make sense of the situation. Their conversation drifts to the strange historical occurrences tied to comets. Emily recalls an eerie story from 1923 about a comet that passed over Finland, affecting people in inexplicable ways. Some found themselves lost in their own neighborhoods, unable to recognize their own homes. Others forgot basic details of their lives, wandering aimlessly in confusion. She recalls reading about a woman who called the police, claiming that the man in her house was not her husband. The police arrived, only to find her husband alive and well, standing before them. The woman, however, insisted that she had killed her husband the night before. And yet, here he was. The group also discusses another mysterious event: the Tunguska explosion in Siberia. Unlike other meteoric impacts, this one never actually struck the ground, yet it flattened over 800 square miles of forest with its shockwave. The event remains a scientific mystery, and its implications unsettle the group further. Before they can process their conversation, a loud banging on the door shatters the tension, sending a wave of fear through the room. When they approach the door, they find a strange message stamped onto it. "Hey there, don't mean to freak you guys out. We just want to borrow your phone for 5 minutes." Confused and increasingly terrified, 2 of the friends decide to step outside to investigate. But the moment they cross the street, something feels off. When they return, they carry a box filled with random objects: glow sticks, scraps of paper with numbers written on them, and most disturbingly, photographs of themselves taken only minutes ago. The problem is, they have no recollection of taking them. As the group stares at the pictures in horror, a horrifying realization takes hold. They didn't just step outside. They stepped into another version of reality. And now, they are trapped in an infinite loop of alternate versions of themselves. As paranoia spreads, they stumble upon a book discussing Schrödinger's cat, the famous thought experiment suggesting that 2 divergent realities can coexist simultaneously. But these parallel realities were never meant to interact. Now, their version of reality has overlapped with another, and it is no longer clear who is who. Some of these alternate versions of themselves may not be friendly. Suspicion, fear, and confusion take over, and soon, the group begins to turn on one another. Friendships fracture, betrayals unfold, panic descends. One by one, they fall into chaos until only one remains: Emily. Desperate to escape the madness, Emily takes a drastic step. She ventures into different versions of the house, searching for a reality where things remain intact, where the split never happened. She finds an alternate version of herself in a reality where everything seems normal, where no one is aware of what has occurred. Seizing the opportunity, she subdues her other self and takes her place. She believes she has escaped the nightmare. As the comet breaks apart in the night sky, Emily takes a deep breath, certain that she has left the chaos behind. But just as she begins to relax, Kevin approaches her. He returns a ring, her ring, one that she had lost in the bathroom. Then his phone rings. He glances at the screen, a strange look crossing his face. As he answers, his expression darkens. It's Emily. The real Emily. Or is it? He slowly turns to face her, the phone pressed to his ear as confusion and realization set in, and then the screen cuts to black. Did Emily truly escape, or is she still trapped in the infinite loop? The film leaves us questioning the very nature of reality itself. Coherence is a mind-bending thriller, and that's Coherence, 2013. A mind-bending thriller about quantum mechanics, alternate realities, and the terrifying possibility that you might not be the real you anymore. If you enjoyed this recap, hit like and subscribe for more sci-fi breakdowns. Comment below. What do you think happened at the end of Coherence? Which movie should we cover next? Let us know in the comments.